Hey everyone, I'm Chris. I'm the captain of Bang & Chain's Tier 2 team. We just got in the Climo Discs. This is the Champ, this is the Belair, the mid-range, and this is the driver, the Skyway. I'm gonna throw 3 shots here at River Hill Park, and then we're gonna take it to the course, and then afterwards we're gonna give these away. I'm gonna throw the Skyway. Here's the Champ putter. Go in. All right, I'm here at Shiloh. I've got the discs here to throw on a course. I'm gonna play 9 holes. Hole 1, short, it's 183 feet. So I'm gonna throw this Champ putter in the base plastic, I believe, called Trophy Line. Hole 2, you can throw a putter straight at it, and I'll also try the Belair on forehand to see what it can do. Hole 3 is a little bit longer, so it's our first opportunity to throw the Skyway. I might sling the Belair out there as well. Primarily because it was a little flippy on the forehand, so it might have some extra glide to it. We'll see. Circles, edge, maybe C2. All right, the plastic on these are kind of like a Star Champion plastic, if you're familiar with Innova, or maybe like a big Z blend or a Z blend of some kind. Kind of gummy, kind of flexy. This is more stiff. This is the first opportunity to really showcase the Belair, or Belair, I don't know. Let's see. It says the numbers are 5402. I think there's a little bit of turn in it, but I've been throwing into a headwind. That's under the basket. And then we'll try to the putter. Belair's park, so I'm gonna putt from the putter. So technically this is hole 3, because we have 2 extra bonus holes here at Shiloh. It's 280 uphill, another chance to throw the Skyway. although it's probably slightly too big of a disc. Yeah, that's long. Belair, maybe slightly too small of a disc, but could be just right. "25 feet. Really long. All right, my first impressions after 5 holes. Glidey, long, stable. This one's actually 168 grams, so I don't know. I don't really put much stock into the weight of a disc. It's flying really well, but on a 300-foot hole like this one that I'm about to throw, I don't know that I need that much. Also glidey, not very forehand friendly so far. I throw flat to Annie on my forehands though, and then the putter's great, it's solid. I suck with it, but it's got a bead on it, and I'm not used to that exactly, but I'm gonna keep giving it a shot. All the plastic feels great. Let's give it a throw. This hole's 300 feet, stock little shot. We're gonna throw this Skyway. Skyway's down there. Gotta be 50 long. Belair right here in front of the basket. I noticed on the last hole that the Belair has actually got enough glide to make it about 300 feet pretty effortlessly. My favorite holes at Shillitoe. It's got 2 locations, one long about 370, one short about 300, so I can throw all 3 here. I'll start with the Skyway, try to get to the long, and then these 2 from the short. Trash. All right, let's try these to the short. I hate throwing this hole bad. Happens more often than not. .365. You want to throw something right at the basket most days. There's a little bit of a tailwind here though, which isn't normal. So I'm gonna try both the Belair again and the Skyway. I have a feeling that 365 even downhill is gonna be a little much for me for the Belair. The Skyway could be perfect, but I don't know if I figured it out enough to put it on or near the basket. I'm gonna try to flat to hyzer it. It's a putt. It was too high. More directly at the basket this time. And just for the fun of it, 365, let's see what the Champ Climo first run trophy line putter can do. It flew very similar to the Belair. here's my putt, hole 6. I haven't quite figured this out. So far, I've been a little right of the basket. It is a 2-3-0-0, so maybe I'm giving it more respect than it needs in terms of fade. So I think I'm outside. I step putt, so I'm gonna just try to put it directly on line. Right again. Right again. Hole 7. I haven't thrown a forehand yet with the Skyway, so I guess I'm gonna give it a rip. Try to see how much it can take. And then we'll backhand the Belair. Not bad. I mean, it didn't go anywhere near the basket, but it can handle the forehand. Yeah, that was probably never getting there. Hole 8. Really excited about throwing this hole because the basket's probably 235, 240, and that's a distance I feel like these two discs can handle like effortlessly the way that they've been flying. There's a longer pin that's tucked behind that, probably at 300. I'm gonna forehand through the gap just to give this another shot. I think I kind of just thought it was more understable than it was based on the way I'm throwing my backhand right now. But let's start with the 2 backhands towards this basket. I'm gonna try to throw this a little right and let it fade back in. Got it. Just as I thought, trash. All right, let's try the putter out. Well short, well short. Okay. And that time I did turn it over. Not what you want on a little dinky hole, but that's what happens when you're trying this for the first time. Let's see if I figured out how to putt this. Nope, sure haven't. I think there's a slight headwind, which would account for why that one got so flippy, but, and maybe why these kind of, either this one I skied, but the putter kind of died before it got there. So anyway, we're gonna try to end with 3 birdies here with all 3 discs. I'm gonna throw a forehand line with the Skyway just for fun. Okay, that was way too long, but it hit the line. That should be a putt. Hey Rob, hey Warren. Okay, that was the Climo Champ in trophy line plastic, the major line Belair mid-range, and the Skyway. Quick reviews. The putter is just not my like exact style, but it's solid. Like you could learn it really simply. It's also great throwing putter. You could tell on the lines, even though it wasn't perfect, that it can glide pretty far. It's got some stability in the air. Belair, maybe the most exciting thing for me, because if it can go 300, it says it has the 4 glide, but it feels glidier than a Buzz for sure, which I sometimes struggle to get out to 300 on some straight flat ground, especially if I'm trying to hit a gap or something. So kind of excited about this one, giving a few more throws. The one time I threw it on forehand, it did not hold up to the torque. Skyway, possibly the one that I would put in the bag immediately and try to work in. It was pretty smooth on the forehand when I wasn't like accidentally yanking it or throwing it into the headwind, whatever happened on hole 8, and it was very smooth on the backhand. I mean, pretty effortless distance with this guy. Other than that, 3 great discs. If you follow me, if you follow Bang & Chain, if you tag a friend, and we'll announce who we're giving these 3 slightly cleaned up discs away to during the Bang & Chain breakdown, if not before. So thanks for watching. This is my first time doing one of these things, and just think that the results don't matter. The point is just to throw some discs and have some fun.